Mueller won't sleep tonight after Levin ripped off his swamp mask, exposing what's to come, by us4trump.com. Thursday night, Mark Levin joined Sean Hannity on Fox News in an explosive segment. Levin blasted witch hunter Robert Mueller and his probe into alleged Russian collusion during the 2016 election, 1 year to the day after Mueller was appointed as special counsel. President Trump additionally tweeted about the anniversary of the witch hunt on Thursday. "Congratulations, America. We are now into the second year of the greatest witch hunt in American history, and there is still no collusion and no obstruction. The only collusion was that done by Democrats who were unable to win an election despite spending of far more money, and I might add, despite cheating." During the segment, Hannity recalled and replayed Levin saying, "In 2017, you cannot indict a sitting president as a matter of constitutional interpretation." Here's Donald Trump's tweet. So we'll just take a listen instead of me repeating what Levin had to say. Let's take a listen. It's about a...
It's been the position of the United States Department of Justice under Republicans and Democrats in a 1973 memorandum and an October memorandum under the Clinton administration that you cannot indict a sitting president, not that this president would be, that's not my point, as a matter of constitutional interpretation. For 44 years, that's been the position of the Department of Justice. We've had law professors, homeless people, would-be law professors all over TV and radio talking about obstruction of justice. We've had media types talking about it. We've had members of Congress talking about it. It doesn't matter. The official position of the Justice Department is we don't charge a sitting president with a crime.
All right, the great one, Mark Levin, on our program, June 20th, 2017. He worked as Ed Meese's chief of staff. Ed Meese was the attorney general, explaining Department of Justice policy. We've been saying this forever on this program. Mark broke it right here. Joins us now, host of CRTV, Levin TV, and Life, Liberty, and Levin, the #1 show on Sunday nights. Great one, Mark Levin. How are you, my friend? I'm getting really ticked off because you're right. You have all of these people, yesterday, oh, big news, oh, they can't indict a sitting president. No kidding. You've been saying it for over a year. We pointed it out repeatedly. The media's gotten every aspect of this wrong. They have ignored the real crime, the real abuse of power and corruption scandal in this country, and they've been on a witch hunt that is now going on over a year. And to me, this has to come to an end, and some truth needs to come out, sir.
The Mueller investigation, oddly enough, Sean, has revealed that the greatest perpetrator against the American people was the federal government. The greatest perpetrator against the American people was the federal government, was the FBI, the CIA, National Intelligence Director, and this is a very, very important issue. Of course not. And I want to take this to the next level, because the President of the United States will not be indicted, and if he is, he'll take it to the Supreme Court and he'll win. All that said now, we cannot allow this to happen again. We saw our federal government used by the prior administration, by the head of the CIA, by the head of the FBI, by the head of National Intelligence, and many, many others, used to try and destroy the candidacy of an opposition candidate in another party, Donald Trump and the Republican Party. That is, the president's administration, the existing administration, interfering in the elections. We've never seen anything like this before in American history. So here's what we need to do. We now know that the Obama administration spied. Look, it's the Obama administration. He's the president. The buck stops at his desk. He may be playing around with his library in Chicago and going off and writing a phony book and everything. He's to be held responsible, and his surrogates should be held responsible. The FISA court failed us. The FISA court failed us. We have these national security letters that are supposed to be used in extreme circumstances being used. We have a cabal of FBI agents who took it upon themselves to investigate a candidate and his campaign. And then we have, of course, actual spies, one or more, in the Trump campaign. What the hell is this? The Soviet Union, Venezuela? It's the United States of America. So let me say this. Once Mr. Mueller turns over his report to Mr. Rosenstein, the President of the United States should do two things. He should pick his favorite United States attorney, not favorite because they're pals, but the most professional, most competent, most aggressive he can, and give him an assignment. I don't care what Jeff Sessions does. He's the president. And tell him, I want you to investigate the activities that took place in this election. Let the chips fall where they may. The interference in this election by the FBI, the CIA, the National Intelligence. I want to know what Brennan did. I want to know what Clapper did. I want to know what Comey did. Not because I'm going to punish them. You'll make determinations about
Susan
this.
Rice.
But something is terribly wrong. More. I also would tell him, and I've said this before myself, we need to fix this. We cannot have another election where the federal government, our United States government, is interfering with an election. And so what I think the president needs to do is appoint a commission of 5 or 7 people. I told you this on your show a long time ago. Top-notch men from prior administration and women. And appoint them and say, fix the FBI at the top, fix the CIA, fix the intelligence agencies. We cannot allow this to happen to another president of the United States. The hell with, sorry, Jeff, with Jeff Sessions and all these other people. The president should take the responsibility himself.
Don't apologize.
You're talking about spies in the Trump administration? You're talking about
Mark,
a failed FISA court? This is incredible stuff.
You talk about the spies. It wasn't just one FISA court judge that was given phony information that was never verified, never corroborated, never were they told that Hillary bought and paid for this information with a foreign agent. Where's Congress? Why won't Congress bring these FISA judges before them and demand to know how they feel about being lied to?
I'll tell you why. Because unlike the Democrats, the Republicans scatter like rats. They scatter. You have certain Republicans who throw in with the Democrats because they want to destroy this president. They can't get over the fact that he got elected, and they can't get over the fact the American people didn't follow them. The American people don't even know who they are. But I want to emphasize something here so your guests in the future can repeat what I'm going to say, which is this. We need an accounting of what Mr. Brennan did, of what Mr. Clapper did, of what Mr. Book Salesman Comey did. We need an accounting of what Susan Rice did, of what Samantha Powers did. We haven't even gotten into the unmasking stuff yet. Nope. Not because we want to get even, because we need an accounting. People need to be held to account. Number one. Number two,
run, Mark,
we need to fix these departments and agencies.
Mark, if we don't fix it, we lose our country. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. You once wrote, this is a post-constitutional America. It's getting scary now. All right, great one. Life, Liberty, Levin. Don't miss it. Sunday nights, 10 Eastern, here on Fox.
You know how happy they are about that, right? Well, I totally agree. I totally agree. Absolutely. It's a disgrace what's taking place. But you know that they don't like what's being said there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.